Let me tell you why school records are so important in some kids' cases. And I know I've said this before, but this is really, really very important for you to hear. Kids' cases are hard. And most of my cases that I deal with kids' cases usually fall with either a learning disorder or some type of behavioral disorder, whether it be or mental health disorder, whether it be ADHD, ADD, oppositional defiant disorder, whatever the case may be, depression. I've had those, anxiety. I've had those too. The reality is during their adolescent years, from age basically 5 to 18, the bulk of your kids' time is spent where? At school. So guess who gets the opportunity to see them operate on a regular basis? Their teachers. So these people are the most important people for you because they are the ones that have a nice longitudinal period of time of observation of the behavior of a child. I'm not trying to be funny, but pause and think about it for a second. Because I've had parents where the child is at home and the child is off the chain. But then they get to school and they're fine. And you're thinking, how is that possible? It's very possible. And this is why school records are even more important. It's even more important, parents, that you talk to your teachers about these different things. If you notice that a child at home has a hard time focusing, has a hard time behaving, but then when they get to school, there's no complaints, you need to talk to the teacher and ask them, do you have any problems with this, A, B, C, or D? Well, we are. What are you doing at school? What's happening here at school that the child is cool like that? Okay? Not only is school reports like report cards or any teacher questionnaires that are filled out, but IEPs, individualized education plans, are huge. They're huge because they are usually very detailed and they give a very good description of the limitations that that child is experiencing. You want those things because you want to be able to understand what's going on with the child. Also, you want to be able to have those documents to provide to their providers. If they're getting treatment for behavioral issues, ADHD, oppositional defiant disorder, you want to be able to let their providers know what's going on. Their mental health counselors know what's going on. So this way they can properly treat your child for their situation. Don't let yourself sit in the dark and not know anything. Take it upon yourself to get as much documentation from the school about your child's condition so that you can have a better idea of the severity of your child's situation.